Quick Easy English podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Quick Easy English podcast. I'm your host Jake.
And I'm Emily. Today we're talking about a very important topic: how to speak English without pausing.
If you ever feel like your mind goes blank when you try to speak English,
Or if you speak very slowly, always searching for the right word,
then this episode is for you. We'll show you practical tips to help you speak more fluently, naturally, and confidently without those awkward pauses.
We've helped thousands of learners, and trust us, you are not alone. So let's jump right in. Let's start with this question: why do people pause so much when they speak English?
There are a few reasons. First, many learners translate from their native language before speaking.
Right, this slows you down.
Second, learners often search for perfect grammar. They try to form perfect sentences before saying anything.
That's like trying to write an essay in your head before you speak. Not easy at all.
And third, many people pause because they're afraid of making mistakes.
Yes, fear of mistakes can actually stop your mouth from moving. But guess what?
Native speakers also make mistakes. They use fillers like you know, and keep going.
So don't worry about being perfect. Focus on being natural.
Here's our first big tip. Keep talking, even if it's not perfect.
Think about children learning their first language. They don't wait until they're perfect. They just talk.
Exactly. So, if you forget a word, don't stop. Use a different word. Use gestures. Keep the conversation alive.
For example, if you forget the word umbrella, you can say, "the thing you use when it rains."
That's great communication. You're still expressing your idea, and that's what matters.
So no more long silent pauses. Train yourself to explain things simply when you get stuck.
Let's talk about filler phrases. These are short expressions you can use when your brain needs a second to think.
Native speakers do this all the time. Some common ones are, "let me think. Well, actually, the thing is."
Let's try a quick role play. I'll ask a question, and Emily will answer using a filler. What do you think about learning English online?
Let me think. Actually, I think it's a great idea. You can learn from anywhere, anytime.
Perfect example. No awkward silence. Just a natural pause that sounds fluent.
So make a list of your favorite filler phrases and practice using them in daily conversation.
Here's one of our favorite tips. Start thinking in English.
It sounds simple, but it really works. If you think in your native language, you'll always pause to translate.
Try this. When you wake up in the morning, describe what you're doing in English.
For example, "I'm brushing my teeth. I'm making coffee. I'm getting ready for work."
It's like having a conversation with yourself. The more you do it, the faster your brain will connect ideas in English. Next up, shadowing. This is one of the most powerful ways to improve speaking fluency.
Shadowing means you listen to native English speakers and repeat exactly what they say at the same time.
It sounds challenging, but it's fun. You copy their rhythm, pronunciation, and even intonation.
Start with short podcasts or YouTube videos. Use subtitles at first, then remove them.
Don't worry if you can't say it perfectly. The goal is to train your mouth to move faster.
And your brain will also learn how to speak without pausing. You're literally copying fluency.
Now it's time to go deeper. We'll show you how to train your brain to speak automatically, without pausing, and how to tell stories smoothly in English.
Let's start with sentence patterns. These are structures that help you speak without thinking too much.
Right. Think of them as ready-to-use blocks. When you have sentence blocks ready in your head, speaking becomes faster.
Here are a few useful sentence starters you can memorize. I think that, in my opinion, one of the reasons is I usually I'm not sure, but maybe.
Let's give a quick example. I'll use this pattern. I usually go for a walk in the morning because it helps me feel fresh and focused for the day.
Nice. Now here's mine. I usually listen to music while I cook. It makes cooking more fun.
Did you hear that? We didn't pause. These sentence patterns helped us speak smoothly.
Try practicing 3-5 of these sentence starters every day. Soon they'll become automatic.
Another powerful skill that helps you speak fluently is storytelling.
People love stories. And telling a story helps you practice using longer sentences naturally.
Let's give you a simple structure to tell any story in English. When and where, who was involved, what happened, what was the result, how did you feel?
Let's try an example. Jake, tell us a short story.
Sure. Last summer, I went to a small village in Italy. I was with my 2 best friends. We explored old streets, ate the best pizza ever, and talked with friendly locals. At the end of the trip, I felt completely relaxed and happy.
Perfect. That was smooth and you didn't pause.
Try to tell stories about your day, your childhood, your last vacation, or even a funny memory.
Use the 5-step structure we gave you. It keeps your ideas flowing.
That's it for today. Remember, progress comes from consistency.
Keep going, keep growing, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Take care, and bye for now.